Hello, everyone. I'm really glad to see the yesterday's response after the session. I would really like to thank each and every one of you for such a wonderful response. So yesterday we focused more on education. Today we are going to focus more on the practical aspects of the things. So let us quickly go and check what all things we are going to cover today in the workshop. So first of all, we'll recap the indicators that we saw yesterday. Then we'll see what is the trading experience on the Streak platform. What are the possibilities on the Streak platform? Then we'll see the Streak edge. That means how the Streak platform is providing an edge to its users. Then we'll see how to create scanners on the Streak platform. We'll also learn how to create trading strategies on the Streak platform and how to deploy them in the markets. So let's quickly recap the indicators. We have learned about two indicators. If you remember, we learned about one indicator to find out trend, that is the Supertrend indicator. So to plot the Supertrend, we simply have to type Supertrend over here and then we'll be able to plot it. So as you can clearly see, it's very simple indicator. We just need to look at the color of the indicator to determine the trend. If the color is red, it indicates bearish trend, and if the color is green, it indicates a bullish trend. So we can also see over here, it has been able to tell the trend of Nifty with a pretty good accuracy, if I may say. So now let us go and check the pivot points indicator also. I'll clear this and I will type pivot points. So pivot point indicator is used to check support and resistance levels. Now, as I was telling you yesterday, there is no fixed rule that whether a line is support or a resistance. Each line can act as a support or resistance. It all depends on where the price is right now. If the lines are above the current price, those lines are resistance lines. So all these are resistance lines for Nifty right now. And whatever lines are below the current price, those are support lines. So these lines over here, this is support line and this is the support line over here. And one more important thing that we all need to remember is that the lines will change with the time frame that you select. If you select 5 minutes, you will see that there will be different set of lines. If you select daily time frame, then the set of lines will change. So this was a quick recap of the indicators that we have discussed yesterday. Today, we'll be using the same indicators to create scanners and strategies as well. And let me remind you, if you have any queries during the webinar, please feel free to ask me in the chat. We will be very, very glad to help you out. So what is the trading experience on Streak like? So Streak is one of the easiest systematic trading platforms. Our focus at Streak has been in providing the most flexibility, the most number of features, but not at the cost of simplicity. Let us look at some of the points which show us why Streak is one of the simplest platforms to use out there. So automatically integrated to your broker. You do not have to do a single step to integrate the Streak platform to your broker. The moment you log in, the Streak platform automatically gets linked to the broker account that you used to log in with. Secondly, no API is required. So if you check the competition or other products that you see in the markets, most of them will require APIs. You'll have to purchase the APIs separately. Then you'll have to link it with your system. And there is a separate cost associated with the APIs itself. So the cost of using the Streak platform is less than the cost of acquiring the APIs itself. And acquiring is one thing, integrating it with the platform and maintaining it is some other pain which you do not have to go through if you're using the Streak platform. Thirdly, no data feeds required. So if you look at competitions such as AmiBroker, MetaTrader, etc., you'll have to purchase data separately. You'll have to purchase live data separately and historical data also separately, which is not required at all on the Streak platform. All the data is provided to you for backtesting, also for live trading, also along with your plan itself. You do not have to purchase it separately. And the most important point, no coding required at all. You do not need any coding knowledge to create your scanners and strategies on the Streak platform. So trade systematically. All the features on the Streak platform have been carefully crafted to make you a systematic trader. For example, like we discussed yesterday, you can have a freedom from charts. Once you develop your trading strategies and scanners, you wouldn't have to spend a lot of time looking and analyzing the charts. Test strategy on the past data. So let me give you a very good example over here. Let us say if you want to invest your money somewhere in a mutual fund or gold or property, etc. What is the first thing that you will see? You will see the past performance, right? But whenever we want to trade with indicators, we fail to check the past performance of the indicator. In fact, we should be asking more questions over here. We should be asking, what is the past performance? When exactly should I enter? When exactly should I exit? What if something goes wrong? How do I protect my capital? How do I put risk management in my strategy, etc.? You should be ready with all these answers before you start trading. And all this testing can be done on the Streak platform. I'll be showing you how you can create and test your trading strategies as well. So enter before the market moves. Now, once you create your strategies and scanners, you'll be able to quickly react to the markets. Eliminate reliance on tips. So I have seen many traders fall in the trap of tip providers and they end up losing a lot of money. If you are a trader on Streak platform, you can completely avoid trading based on tips because you'll start creating your own trading systems and strategies. Finally, we have the industry leading features with us. There are always new developments in the market. Our research and development team constantly works towards introducing new and industry leading features to empower our users with the best of the technologies available. These things were earlier available only to institutional traders, but now we have made it available to retail traders as well at a very affordable price. So we have about 300 plus Discover strategies and scanners. Discover strategies and scanners are basically pre-built educational strategies and scanners which are available on the Streak platform. We have about 120 plus pre-built indicators available for you. And then we have a good focus on education. We regularly keep updating, we regularly keep publishing a lot of blogs, a lot of webinars, training sessions like these ones, etc. And then we have a wonderful mobile app as well, which allows you to do each and everything directly on your phone itself. So let's go and learn how to create strategies on the Streak platform now. First of all, we'll learn how to create scanner and then we'll learn how to create strategies. To go to the Streak platform, what you'll have to do is, so Mr. Vishwanath, I don't think everyone else is also facing audio problem. I would request you to join again. That should solve the problem. Right. So to create scanners, what you'll have to do is you'll have to click on this button over here called scanners button. You have to open this website, streak.tech, which we have seen yesterday, and then you'll log in with your broker ID and password. Let's click here on scanners. Then here I would like to first of all show you the Discover section. In the Discover section, like I was telling you, we have a lot of ready-made scanners available, and all of them have been divided in different categories. For example, we have chart patterns, bullish, intraday bearish. So for example, let's say you are intraday trader, you are looking for intraday bullish opportunities. What you can do is you can simply click on intraday bullish. Here we have a lot of bullish scanners available for intraday traders. Let's say you want to find out short-term bullish opportunities or intraday momentum build up or 1 minute volume spike, you can use those scanners. It will directly give you the results like this over here. If you want to modify the scanners, you can modify the scanners also by copying it first in your account, and then you'll be able to modify as well. Now, let me show you some patterns also. There is a lot of possibility on the Streak platform. If we click over here on webinar scanners, you can see that we have put triangle pattern, rectangle pattern, pivot points, ascending triangle, double bottom, etc. All these things are possible to make on the Streak platform. So someone has asked me a strategy, sir, you have sent a very long requirement of a strategy, Mr. Paresh. I would request you to quickly mail this on my email ID, support@streak.tech. Me and my team will be very, very glad to help you out. Please copy this and send it to us on our email ID. We'll be very happy to help. So let's go to the scanner. Okay, if you have mailed, then kindly wait for a few hours. We'll be definitely getting back to you. We'll resolve your query. Now, let's say your required scanner is not available in the Discover section. You want to create your own customized scanner. In that case, what you can do is you can click on the Create button over here. Let's go and click on the Create button. If I click here, first of all, I'll have to give it a name. And then we'll click on the Create button. Here, first of all, you have to choose where do you want to do your scanning, which means what is your universe of doing the scan. Nifty 500, Nifty 100, Nifty 50, NFO equities, indices, NFO futures, we have commodities, currencies, different sectors, and you can even scan on Nifty and Bank Nifty options. Let's say you want to do your scanning based on option Greeks or implied volatility, etc. You'll be able to easily do that from here as well. So now, let's say for our example, I'll pick Nifty 100. So Nifty 100 is here. And then let's say I want to do my scanning on 15 minutes. I'll choose the 15-minute time frame. Then what we have to do is we'll click on the next button on the top over here. Now we can finally start creating our conditions. So what is the condition that we require? Let's take the example of pivot point. So let's say I want to find out all the stocks which have crossed above the R1, one of the resistance levels on 1 hour time frame. How will I do that? What will I say is close. So whatever we speak in English, right? The same thing, same way we have to create condition also over here. We'll click on the add button again. I will say crosses above. Crosses above what? I click on the add button again. It should cross above pivot points. Which one? R1. Click on done. Here we have type also. If you want to use Fibonacci pivot points, you can use that as well. We'll go with standard for now. I have created the condition. This is all you require. If you need to add more conditions, what you can do is you can click here and you can add more conditions also. But for simplicity, we'll stick with one condition only right now. I'll click on the next button. Here you pick your time frame and chart type. I want to do it on 1 hour time frame. I'll pick 1 hour time frame and then I'll click on scan and save. So right now it is not giving any result because markets have been very bearish. And that is why I think no stock has crossed above R1 level on Nifty in Nifty 100 universe. So let's try with Nifty 500 and see if there is any stock like that. All right, so there is only one. VIP Industries. Let's check it out. So as you can see, it has crossed above the R1 level on the 1 hour time frame. So this is how you can find out bullish opportunities also when the market is going down. Now, like as you can see, there is only one stock which has crossed above the R1 in the last 1 hour candle in the entire Nifty 500 universe. Likewise, you can create any kind of scanners that you want. Now, I understand you are new to the platform. You might need certain help in getting your scanners and strategies created. You might not be able to create your exact requirement properly. So what you can do is we are always there to help you out. We have shared our email ID as well, support@streak.tech. You can write to us. We'll be very, very glad to help you out with all your requirements. Now, this is all about scanners. Now, I'll teach you one more technique which we can use with scanners. Now, let's say you want alerts every time any stock in Nifty 500 fulfills your condition. In this case, I want alert every time any stock crosses above the pivot point R1 level. So what I can do is I can use this feature called take live. If I click on take live, I have an option over here called alert frequency. Let's say I select 1 hour, or let's say I select 1 hour over here. Now what will happen is every 1 hour, Streak system will automatically run this scanner for me. I do not have to log into Streak and run this scanner. Streak system will automatically run this scanner for me every 1 hour. And whenever a stock matches my condition, I'll get an alert. I can get the alerts on my phone also. If you download your mobile app, if you download the mobile app, you'll get the notifications directly on your phone. And if you want the notifications on your PC, you can keep the Streak platform logged in over here in your browser. You'll get all the notifications on your directly on your screen as well. So this is all about scanners. Now, the next thing that we are going to learn about is strategies. Let us go to the strategies page. To go to the strategies, what you have to do is you simply have to click on strategies over here. If I click here, I'll land on the strategies page. Then we'll click on the create button over here. Let's do that. We'll give it a name. We'll click on the create button, right? Now, first of all, we have to add the stocks that we want to trade. I'll quickly change it to single page mode. So there are two modes over here. One is single page mode, one is multi-page mode. Both are basically the same things. What multi-page mode does is it will simplify things a little bit. But on the single page mode, you'll be able to see your entire strategy on one page itself. So since we are learning that, I would prefer right now to go with the single page mode. Let us add the stocks that we want to trade. We'll click on the add button. I hope you are doing these steps along with me. It is very, very important that you follow me and do each and every step. Only then you'll be able to learn how to do things on your own. So what we want to do is we want to add the stocks. Let's say I want to add Ashok Leyland. I'll click here. Again, if you are having any doubts, just let me know in the chat. I'll be glad to help you out. So here I have added certain stocks. Let's click on the done button. Here you have to choose your position. What do you want to do? Do you want to create a buy strategy or a sell strategy? I want a buy strategy. Here you'll pick your time frame. I want 1 hour time frame. Here you'll choose your quantity. I want to trade, let's say 50 quantity of each stock. I'll put 50 over here. Now, here we can start creating our conditions. I'll show you one more wonderful thing over here. We are going to use Supertrend to create our conditions. So let's say I type Supertrend. So as you can see, I just typed Supertrend over here, right? So yes, Mr. Zoom user, we can create strategy automatically from scanner. If you look on the scanner page, you'll find a convert to strategy option. You can click on that and the scanner will get converted into a strategy. So what I was trying to say is the moment I type Supertrend, I just typed Supertrend over here. And as you can see, lower than close came on its own. How is this working out? So basically, I have the assist button on over here. The assist works as a autocomplete feature. You have autocomplete feature on your phone keyboard, right? It helps you autocomplete your sentences. Here, our assist button helps you autocomplete your conditions. So let me remove it and try to turn it off and then try to show you. If I try to put Supertrend now, it won't autocomplete my condition. Okay, so I have just typed Supertrend and the condition did not get autofilled. What will I do is I'll say crosses below. I'll say close. Okay. And yesterday, if you remember, I had also told you that I will show you method to find best parameter for your indicator. So what do I mean by best parameter? So basically, all the platforms give you a default parameter. For example, most platforms for Supertrend use 7.3 as default parameter. If you have used RSI, you would have seen that 14 is the default parameter most of the time. So if we put 40 RSI over here, most of the platforms will give you RSI 14 only. Now, is it necessary that 14 is the best parameter? That's not true. Basically, with the changing market conditions, the parameters, best performing parameters also keep changing. As traders, it is our job to find out the best working parameters for each indicator for our stocks. Now, what is the method? How do we do it? What you can do is, first of all, you can run the analysis with the default number, that is 7. We'll run the backtest with 7 and we'll check what are the returns. Then what we'll do is we'll go 5 steps towards the right. From 7, we'll increase one step. We'll check it with 9. We'll check it with 11. Okay. Then we'll check it with 13. We'll check it with 15. Same thing on the left side also. We'll check it with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? And then you'll observe a trend. You'll observe is going towards the right giving better result in general or going towards the left. Let's say you found out that going right is giving better result in general. Then we'll run the analysis with the remaining numbers. Those are 8, 10, 12, and 14. Like this, you'll find one number which gives you the best result. You'll use that number over here. So we have already done this analysis for Supertrend, so I'm not going to do it again, but I request you after this webinar, pick your own favorite indicator, whichever indicator you have, pick your own stocks, try to optimize the parameters of that indicator for your stocks and try to find out the best parameters. We'll clear this. We have already done this and I found that 14 and 4 was working best in general. So we are going to use that. Let's click on the done button, crosses below close. Then now what we are going to do is we want to provide exit condition. I want to exit if 4% stop loss is hit or 12% target is hit. And we'll change it to CNC and RML strategy. Click on save changes. I hope every one of you have followed the steps and created the strategy along with me. And finally, we'll run the backtest. Now, before I run the backtest, I quickly want to tell you what backtesting is. So recently we were having IPL, right? So let's say before an IPL match, your friend comes to you and asks you which team is going to win or which player is going to score most amount of runs. What you'll do, you'll go and start analyzing, right? You will go and start analyzing in past matches, which player has scored most amount of runs, what is the pitch condition today, how this player has played on this pitch, how this player has played with the opponent team, right? After analyzing all these past data, you will come up with an answer. Let's say Virat Kohli, and you'll tell your friend that I think Virat Kohli is going to score the most amount of runs today. Now, same way, when it comes to stocks, the scenario is same. Instead of a match, we have trading days. Okay. Instead of players, we have stocks. And instead of pitch conditions, which pitch is their past performance, etc., we have price, we have moving averages, we have RSI, etc. We have volume, right? And as traders, we can analyze these inputs and then we can come up with the answers. Let's say if RSI was like this, if volume was like this in the past, the performance was such a way, right? So today we will again check what is the RSI, what is the volume, etc. Depending on that, we'll take our decisions. So that is what backtesting is, analyzing the parameters in past and what has happened if those parameters matched and accordingly trading with those parameters. So let's click on save and backtest. Our analysis has started running. We'll quickly get the results also over here. So as you can see, we have got the results also here. These are the returns which is being shown, right? So let me just quickly change this to list view. So as you can see, it has run the analysis. It has given the results also over here. 46% we can see in Ashok Leyland and 8% the market has been very, very bearish. We have created a buy strategy, yet we are seeing such good performance over here. So let's say you want to do in-depth analysis. Everything is very, very transparent over here. If you click over here, you'll be able to see each and every transaction details. Here we can see, if we scroll down, we'll be able to see where buying has happened, where selling has happened, at what price, what time, etc. Each and everything has been very, very transparently shown to you over here. And there are many other parameters also that we show you: total number of signals, total wins, total losses, winning streak, losing streak, etc. Everything is very, very transparent. Everything is very, very clear over here. Now there is a brokerage button also. If you want to check your returns after the brokerage, we directly show you over here itself. So if you have been over trading in your backtesting, you will instantly come to know if after applying your brokerage, your returns are reducing a lot. Now, if you want to modify anything, everything can be changed from here. We have all the parameters over here, which you can quickly modify, and you can run the backtest again if you want. So like this, you can create option strategy also. Some of you might be options traders. So let me quickly show you how you can create option strategies as well. So, okay. Let's say you want to create strategies such as straddle on Nifty. I'll click here. I'll click on Nifty. So add dynamic contract. Here I'll click, and then I want one call option. Which call option? I want current expiry call option. Let's say I want weekly. I'll select weekly. Offset from ATM. That means 0 means at the money. 1 means 1 strike above at the money. -1 means 1 strike below at the money. Let's say I want to trade at the money. I will select 0. Okay. Here I want to go long. So I'll put long over here. Then I'll add one put option also, since we want to create a straddle. So this time I'll select put option, monthly, and again 0 because I want the at the money. Here you also see change frequency. So basically this is used to select your at the money strike. If I choose day open, my day open price will be used to select at the money strike. If I choose candle, then the candle on which the signal came, its close price will be used to select the at the money price. Do not worry if you have confusion. We are there to help you out. Anytime you get confused or need help, just write to me on my email ID, support@streak.tech. We'll be glad to help you out. Or you can write in the chat also right now. We are there to help you out. So after adding all this, I'll click on apply changes. I'll click on done. Everything, both the call and put have been added over here. Now here you can create your condition. When do you want to enter the position? So let's say I want to check some indicator on Nifty and enter. So what I'll do is I'll use a symbol function like this. I'll type Nifty. Now, why am I using symbol function? The reason is pretty simple. If I don't use symbol function and I create condition directly outside, those conditions will be checked on the contracts, call and put options. But I do not want to check the condition on call and put option. I want to check the condition on Nifty. So that's why I have put symbol function over here. Now, let's say RSI. I'm just taking as an example, crosses above some number 50. So what have I done is, whenever RSI is crossing above 50, I want to enter a straddle. That's what I have created. Now, again, rest of the process is same. You can fill up all the details and you can run the backtest. So this is how you can create option strategy also. And let me tell you, we have data of expired contracts also. If you want to check the strategy on expired contracts, you'll be able to do that as well. And you can even trade in, you can even backtest on expired futures contract. Let's say I want to backtest on Nifty 50 expired contracts. I can simply type here again. And if you see, we have also provided, along with call and put options, we also have futures over here, right? So I hope you have understood everything. Yeah. So this is how easily you can create your scanners and strategies. Now, I have already introduced you to the plans that we have. I'll revise that quickly again today as well. So there are 2 plans that we have. If you click over here, go to your profile section, and then you can go to the pricing page. Here you can see we have regular and ultimate plans. In the ultimate plan, we have most amount of features, and in the regular plan, we have some limited features available. Now, if you are going for the yearly plans, we have really exciting offers for all of you. If you choose the ultimate yearly plan, if I click on the continue button, here, if you go for 12 months plan, we'll give you 30% off. So this price is after applying 30% discount. Then you'll also get 4 months of extra subscription. Along with that, as a part of special workshop offer, we are providing you 3 hand-holding sessions, 30 minutes each. These are personal sessions, and you get to decide what you want to learn. You can learn how to use the functions on the Streak platform. You can learn about options. You can learn how to create those strategies on the Streak platform, right? And you'll be learning from our experts who are well-trained, well-educated people in the financial markets. These are going to be personal one-on-one sessions. You'll be the only person directly speaking with the expert. It is not a group session. You can speak in English also. You can take the session in Hindi also, and you get to choose your own time as well. You can pick your own time anytime between Monday to Saturday in the morning, evening, or afternoon, as per the availability of the experts. You can schedule your session on the mail and take those hand-holding sessions. So these 3 hand-holding sessions will be available only with 12 months ultimate plan. If you're going for the other plan, that is regular plan, still you'll get 30% off with the yearly plan. Okay. If the 12 months plan, you'll get 30% off. 4 months extra will provide 4 months of extra subscription, but hand-holding session will not be available with the regular plan. So if you always wanted to join a successful trading platform, this is the time you can take this opportunity and join the platform. I guess you're getting such wonderful features. You're getting such an amazing piece of technology in such an affordable price. The price comes down to less than 30 rupees a day, which is less than cost of taking a round trade, right? So we'll take up questions now. If any one of you have any queries, if you want to speak to me directly, you can raise your hands. I'll unmute you. You'll be able to speak to me. So Mr. Venkatesh, for your query, well, each and every condition we verify after the close of the candle itself. That is done to avoid any false signals. So what might happen is, let's say by the time that candle closes, that crossover can vanish from the chart, right? We do not want to give signals in such cases. That is why all the conditions are verified only after the close of the candle. If you want any more detailed explanation, you can mail me. I'll be very, very happy to share the details. So anybody else, you can write your query in the chat also. I'll be happy to answer, or you can raise your hand also. I'll unmute you. You'll be able to speak to me directly as well. Okay, so let us quickly see what is coming up on day 3. So we'll discuss about the plans. We'll have live Q&A session. We'll share the user experiences, what people have been experiencing on the Streak platform. We'll discuss about certain offers as well. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being a part of this webinar today. And please remember, if you are planning to go with the subscription and take the benefit of special offers that I have told you about, hand-holding sessions and 4-month extra, do write to me on my email ID, support@streak.tech. After you subscribe, after you have done the payment, just drop me a simple mail. Say that, Alok, after watching your webinar, after going through your workshop, I have subscribed. One line is enough. I'll check what plan you have subscribed. Depending on that, I'll activate the necessary offers as well. So yes, Mr. Hitesh, please ask your question. Do you want to speak on the mic? Is it? Okay. So Mr. Mr. Raghu wants to ask us a question. Yes, Mr. Raghu, please go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, is it possible that I want to scan for stocks where one day RSI is crossing below 30 and 15 minutes RSI is also crossing below 30?
Yes, you can do that using multi-time frame feature. So we allow you to create multi-time frame scanners and strategies as well. So what you can do is, I'll select 15 minutes over here, and then I'll create my RSI condition. Let's say RSI. crosses above. And then second condition I'll create for daily time frame. Here I'll use multi-time frame feature. In the multi-time frame, I need to select day or whatever time frame is preferred by you. And then inside over here, I can create my RSI condition. So whatever condition you create over here will be checked on daily time frame now. If there are any more questions, please let me know in the chat. I'll be glad to help you out. Okay, thank you, everyone. Tomorrow is the last day of the workshop. I request all of you to join us today, tomorrow as well at the same time using the same link. We'll meet tomorrow again at 6 o'clock. I hope you're excited for the final day. So see you tomorrow. We'll end the session now. Okay, Mr. Somu has a condition how to create condition for EMA 5 process, EMA 20. So that's pretty simple, Mr. Somu. I'll show it to you. What you can do is you can simply say EMA 5 crosses above or crosses below, whatever is required by you, crosses above, let's say. EMA, right? This is how you'll be able to do it. So, Mr. Kiran, these are live sessions and these sessions will not be uploaded on YouTube. So, Mr. Somu, like this only, you'll be able to cover MACD and Supertrend also. Supertrend we have already covered. I'll show you how you can do MACD. You can simply say MACD. So, Mr. Anand, no, that would not be possible. But yes, definitely, you can. I mean, there is not a tool to do that, but definitely, if you understand what is written in Pine script, you can create those similar conditions on Streak as well. So Mr. Bhavik is saying, I am using Streak Ultimate from past 3 months. It's amazing. Just bring broking inbuilt. It will be amazing. So thank you, Mr. Bhavik. I'm really glad to see that you've been enjoying using the platform. And thank you for your appreciation. Yes, Mr. Manoj, I am going through all the questions. If I have missed your question, please post it again. I'll be happy to help you out. Okay, I got your point, Mr. Manoj. So basically, you want me to read each and everyone's questions? Yeah, definitely. I'll read out the questions also. I am in fact doing that. If there are any more questions, please let me know. So, Mr. Anand, if you need help in doing that, you can mail us as well. Okay, thank you, everyone. We'll end this session now. See you tomorrow, same time, on the same link. Take care. Bye-bye.